For decades, one of the biggest selling points of RV ownership was simple. Once you bought the motorhome, traveling could be surprisingly affordable. You had your own bed, your own kitchen, your own bathroom. Compared to hotels and restaurants, many retirees believed RV travel would actually save them money over time. And for years, that was often true. But today's RV experience looks very different. Buying the motorhome is only the beginning. Nearly every part of the lifestyle has become more expensive. New motorhomes cost far more than they did just a few years ago. Insurance premiums have increased. Campground fees continue to rise in many popular destinations. Routine maintenance costs more. Even simple replacement parts often come with higher prices than owners expect. Then there's fuel. Every road trip now comes with a question many RV owners never worried about before. How much is this trip actually going to cost? A vacation that once felt affordable can quickly turn into hundreds or even thousands of dollars in fuel, campground fees, food, tolls, and unexpected expenses. None of these costs seem overwhelming by themselves, but together they completely change the financial picture. That's why many experienced RV owners say the biggest surprise isn't the purchase price, it's how expensive the lifestyle can become after you already own the motorhome.
One of the biggest reasons the RV lifestyle feels different today isn't the motorhomes themselves, it's everything surrounding them. Buying an RV has never been the end of the investment, but for many owners, the ongoing costs have become much harder to ignore. Insurance premiums have climbed, campground rates continue to rise, routine maintenance is more expensive, replacement parts often take longer to arrive and usually cost more than expected. Then there's fuel. Every trip now comes with a calculation. Can we really afford to drive that far? What once felt like a spontaneous weekend getaway can now require careful budgeting before the engine even starts. None of these expenses seem overwhelming on their own, but together they've changed the economics of RV travel. Many owners say the purchase price wasn't the biggest surprise, living the lifestyle was. And as costs continue to rise, another part of the RV dream has quietly changed as well. Freedom no longer feels as spontaneous as it once did.
One of the biggest promises of RV life has always been freedom. The freedom to wake up one morning, pick a destination, and simply hit the road. No hotel bookings, no strict itineraries, just the ability to go wherever the journey takes you. And for many years, that was often possible. Today, the reality can look very different. Many of America's most popular campgrounds fill up months in advance. National parks often require reservations long before your trip even begins. Holiday weekends can sell out almost instantly. Instead of deciding where to go tomorrow, many RV owners are planning where they'll be 6 months from now. It's an unexpected contradiction. The lifestyle built around freedom now demands more planning than ever before. Spontaneous trips become harder, last-minute changes become expensive, and sometimes the route isn't determined by where you want to go. It's determined by where you can still find an available campsite. Of course, experienced RV travelers learn how to adapt. They travel during quieter seasons, explore less crowded destinations, and stay flexible whenever possible. But for many first-time owners, this is one of the biggest surprises. They expected complete freedom. What they found instead was that freedom now comes with a calendar.
Modern motorhomes are more comfortable than ever. They have larger slide-outs, residential refrigerators, touch-screen control panels, solar systems, automatic leveling, smart electronics, and features that would have seemed impossible just a generation ago. On paper, they're better in almost every way, but every new feature adds something else. Another electrical system, another control module, another motor, another sensor, another component that eventually needs maintenance or fails altogether. A modern RV isn't just a vehicle anymore. It's a house, a computer, and a machine all combined into one. When everything works, the experience is incredible. But when something goes wrong, finding the problem isn't always simple.
A small warning light can point to dozens of different issues. A failed sensor can disable an entire system. Even minor repairs often require specialized technicians, diagnostic equipment, or replacement parts that aren't immediately available. What could once be fixed with basic tools now involves software, electronics, and weeks of waiting. Ironically, the features designed to make RV life easier have also made ownership more complex. And for many owners, that complexity has become part of the lifestyle itself. Because today's challenge isn't just learning how to drive a motorhome, it's learning how to manage one.
Not long ago, RV travel was all about discovery. You picked a direction, grabbed a paper map, and figured things out along the way. Every campground was a surprise. Every small town felt like an adventure. Getting a little lost was simply part of the experience. Today, almost every part of RV travel begins with a screen. Before booking a campground, most people read dozens of reviews. Before choosing a route, they check multiple apps. Before visiting an attraction, they watch YouTube videos. Before buying an RV, they spend months researching online. Information has never been easier to find, and in many ways, that's a good thing. But there's an unexpected downside. The more information we have, the harder it becomes to simply enjoy the journey. Instead of discovering places for ourselves, we compare them to hundreds of online reviews. Instead of pulling into a campground because it looks interesting, we wonder why it only has 4.2 stars. Every stop, every route, every decision can start feeling like something that needs to be optimized. Ironically, technology has made RV travel easier than ever. But for some people, it has also made it harder to travel without overthinking every mile. And perhaps the biggest influence of all isn't navigation apps. It's the version of RV life people see every day on social media.
There's nothing wrong with sharing incredible moments. In fact, some of the most beautiful travel videos ever made come from RV owners. A sunrise over a mountain lake, coffee outside the camper, a quiet beach at sunset. Those moments are real. They happened every day, and they're one of the biggest reasons people fall in love with the RV lifestyle. But social media rarely shows what happens before or after those perfect moments. It doesn't show the 3-hour drive through heavy rain, the crowded dump station, the campground that's completely full, the unexpected repair that changes your entire trip, or the afternoon spent waiting for roadside assistance instead of watching the sunset. The problem isn't that social media lies, it's that it only captures highlights. A 30-second video can't show the planning, the maintenance, the budgeting, or the hundreds of small decisions that make RV travel possible. Someone watching those videos every day can easily begin to believe that's what RV life looks like all the time. But every experienced owner knows the beautiful moments are separated by a lot of ordinary ones. And when people expect every trip to feel like a highlight reel, reality almost always feels disappointing. The RV lifestyle hasn't become less rewarding, but it has become much easier to compare your real life to someone else's best day. And that may be the biggest change of all.
There's nothing wrong with sharing incredible moments. In fact, some of the most beautiful travel videos ever made come from RV owners. A sunrise over a mountain lake, coffee outside the camper, a quiet beach at sunset. Those moments are real. They happened every day, and they're one of the biggest reasons people fall in love with the RV lifestyle. But social media rarely shows what happens before or after those perfect moments. It doesn't show the 3-hour drive through heavy rain, the crowded dump station, the campground that's completely full, the unexpected repair that changes your entire trip, or the afternoon spent waiting for roadside assistance instead of watching the sunset. The problem isn't that social media lies, it's that it only captures highlights. A 30-second video can't show the planning, the maintenance, the budgeting, or the hundreds of small decisions that make RV travel possible.
Someone watching those videos every day can easily begin to believe that's what RV life looks like all the time. But every experienced owner knows the beautiful moments are separated by a lot of ordinary ones. And when people expect every trip to feel like a highlight reel, reality almost always feels disappointing. The RV lifestyle hasn't become less rewarding, but it has become much easier to compare your real life to someone else's best day. And that may be the biggest change of all.
Throughout this video, we've talked about rising costs, more complicated motorhomes, the influence of social media, and how expectations have changed over the years. It's easy to hear all of that and think the RV dream is fading away. But that's not really the story. The truth is, the RV dream is still very much alive. Every day, people set out on incredible journeys. They visit places they've always wanted to see, meet lifelong friends, wake up to views that most people only experience on vacation. Those moments are real. They always have been. The difference is that today's RV lifestyle asks for something many people don't expect: more planning, more flexibility, and more realistic expectations. The people who understand that often have an amazing experience. The people who chase a perfect version of RV life usually end up disappointed. Maybe that's the biggest lesson of all. The dream didn't disappear, it simply grew up. And for those willing to embrace both the incredible moments and the inevitable challenges, it can still become one of the most rewarding ways to explore the world. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think the RV dream has changed over the years? Or do you think people simply expect too much from it today? Share your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more RV stories, buying advice, and insights to help you make smarter decisions before your next adventure. Thanks for watching. Safe travels, and we'll see you in the next one.